Hey everyone and welcome back to Let's Play Crusader Kings 2 Historical Immersion Project. Today, peacetime. In theory, I'm gonna speed it up in fact. Peacetime, in theory, people should like me a little more because I just, spanked everybody that didn't. Court physician has ideas and I'm going to patronize him? That's not the word I'm looking for. I'm gonna give him my patronage. This province that does not belong to Macedonia anymore is more prospering than everything else in Macedonia. That's interesting. I don't know, it reflects poorly in the person there. Anyway, I want you to know something. Primogeniture. I would like this to be gavel kind. The diligent rogue. No. I guess he says no. Well, I'm just gonna have to forcefully do it to his descendant. Because I have to approve everything. If he doesn't want to do it, I'm gonna do it for him. I don't mind. Despot, right? I don't have a despot available. I can't name my lady. Empress. You are Peristrion. I don't think I care. Oh, you're Orthodox Grecos. That's good. You can keep it. I like seeing Orthodox Grecos peoples. Righteous imprisonment. Well, I don't care about those nearly as much anymore. There's a lot of my lords that are actually just, plotting all over the place. So, reminder, I think it's 1210. Yeah, 1210. We have to make it to 1210 in one piece, and then maybe, maybe we can attack something. Now, the problem, I think, is that, the problem I think we're going to start running into is nomads. I think the hordes are going to start coming relatively soon. Maybe I just have the timing wrong. There's a war between those two. What do they want? If it's something I don't approve, I'm just gonna have to ask you to stop. What's going on here? Kyzikos. Oh yeah, because Macedonia owns Kyzikos now. Well, I don't want Macedonia to have it necessarily, so knock yourselves out. I really don't care. Oh yeah, I was thinking about building hospitals. I built one here and here. I haven't built those yet. Not a fort, an actual hospital. It's just 100 gold. It's not much. It's going to give them a little bit of a... Well, not right now. I have to build in it as well. But, it's only 300 and it's 5%. And then I can give it 10%. It's going to be some basic disease resistance. It's going to give me a buffer around my capital. Let's build it here as well. I think that's going to be useful. Disease has been plaguing me this playthrough. Yeah, I'm almost funny, I know. You can certainly keep those titles. You're a good person. Talking about which, I would love... I'm sorry, dear Basilissa. Oh, I can do that? Do it. I'm just gonna do it, man. Okay, can I start? Oh, I can do that. Dude, I didn't even know I could do that. Yeah, do that. Fantastic! Okay, my problems are all solved. That was easier than I thought it was gonna be. Here to the Thema Obsidian. Yeah, maybe. I don't think I necessarily want it at this moment, but okay. Well, I'm kind of tempted to look through my vassals and try to see if I can find some terrible peoples that are not Orthodox, or you know, Orthodox Grecos. Whatever, just not right now. If I find some, as I find some, I'll try to deal with them, but... God, okay. I'm gonna need to not close messages while it is not paused. I could obligate the person. Deraku Bulgaria, we'll just obligate her then. It's fine, don't worry about it. Ah, she's converting people, that's very good. And she won't join factions against me. I'm not very worried about factions at the moment, but still. It's always nice to secure that. Neophytos the Fat usurped Kerkira. That's Kefalenius usurping the other island here. I mean, sure, whatever. Right, he owns all of this now, doesn't he? I inherited Thema Obsidian. Do I want it? I'm pretty sure I have too many titles at the moment. Oh, hey, that's yeah, too many Hell Duchies. That is a true believer. That's unfortunate. He's probably going to accept this, though. Please do. Meanwhile, the main is too big. I'm thinking of just not keeping Obsidian around. It kind of broke apart anyway. Well, what would I keep though? Okay, Mysia I can probably get rid of. Prusa is something I'm going to keep around. I can fill this with cities and it's going to be very profitable. And then these people, what do I do with them? I could have them stay free or something. I'm going to give Mysia to my uncle, sure. Because I like my uncle. Grant landed title. Mysia, thank you. Can I also ask you to... No, of course not. You also hate me. Because you're pretendant and hair and whatnot. Very honestly, I think I'm just going to destroy the title. The Obsidian title. Or I'm going to keep it. I mean, Thrakis is completely irrelevant. I own all of it. I could destroy that. Yeah, I'd rather do that because there are no vassals. And I mean, there's these people. I'm sure he hates me now. He doesn't even because it probably counts Duke and above and doesn't care about this. So, the game doesn't care about that. That's good. I might give them to a Duke at some point, but all the Dukes around here are just too big already. So I kind of don't want to do that. What was I thinking of doing? I was thinking of something really nice. Oh yeah, I want to convert you and I can't. Can I convert this person? You're gonna say no. It is you I need to convince. Send gift. It's just 32. Still no. I mean, it was more likely, but still no. Maybe I can just give you an honorary title like that, maybe? Or that. You're gonna like me more with that. Yeah, that's not gonna happen. But your hair, your future hair, I might be able to convert. Still no. Screw it, it's not that important. I'm spending way too many resources on that. This map looks weird. Wait a minute. Wow, Khorasan. Look at that Selçuklar. It's mostly Khorasan. If Khorasan ever wants something, it's going to get it. I'm pretty sure about that. Because that Khorasan is insane. He only owns 2 territories himself, but he has a domain of like... How much? Where can you see that again? It's House Selçuklar. That's not where you see it. That's an interesting music, but that's not where you see it. Character opinions. Go to location. I forget where you see it. Is it just something... oh, that's where. This is exactly where I think. No, it's not. I don't know where you see it anymore. I forget. I don't even know how to see it for myself. Well, there's this thing for me. I just wanted to know how many he had. I think the information is somewhere. I just forget where to find it. Okay, there's a lot of these. Some war ended inconclusively because Upsikin was at war when he died. I kind of feel like building a city already. I'm gonna fill this with cities. Profitable cities. Kefalenias is also Waldensian. You know what? Maybe I should have my ecclesiarch hunt down this. I feel like with our empress we had a little foray into well, with our all our emperors before him, we had a little foray into different religions, and we started seeing a whole bunch of people that were secretly other religions, and maybe that's gonna drag him into the light. So Thessalonicus went Catholic, and Kefalenius is Waldensian. They probably hate each other. They are also neighbors. That is very entertaining. You're a true believer. That is unfortunate. What about you? Oh, you're not a true believer. That's nice. Then I need to deal with Kefalenius. Your hair is some dude who's a Greek Orthodox, so it is no big deal. It's gonna deal with itself. In fact, I could just try to murder you and it's going to solve everything. You're a powerful vassal. You kind of suck at everything except something I can't put you in anyway. Well, I mean, I could put him here. Macedonia's not gonna like me much, but it's not a very important position. And then he's decent at it. He's not the greatest, but he's decent. I'll accept this. Is there anybody I want to improve relations with? Well, Macedonia, I suppose, kind of needs it now, doesn't he? He got fired. Nobody likes getting fired. You submit to my counsel. Of course you do. I'm a wise emperor, after all. My cousin, my fool cousin. If any one of you knows where my fool cousin comes from, I'm quoting something, but you know, it's such a tiny line and such out of context, you probably can't tell what I'm quoting. I am quoting something though. It's just every time I see like your cousin, I just think of that. It's a silly thing. Idolize or affection, that's, I mean, you're a priest, I guess? I can make you, well, you could be a decent steward and a decent diplomat. I'm gonna make you into diplomat, I think. Just looking at his base stats. Yeah, and silver tongue as well. No, yeah. You're gonna be a diplomat. I think that's gonna work out best for you. Maybe I should try to marry you too. To my daughter. Sure, why not? That's a terrible idea. Don't do it. Denmark, no. Some princesses all around. Pharistin of Sicilia. I don't know what Pharistin means. It gives me no... Oh, none of them do. Well, that explains it. So I don't really know what to marry. I mean, maybe this lady? She's Orthodox, but she's got a rash. She's a genius, though. That's why I'm kind of interested in her. Or I could have him marry another silver tongue, and that would make the silverest of tongues. You know what? Let's do it, just for the sake of it. We're going to breed silver tongues with our fool cousins. With our distant relatives, I should say. It's not much more than that. So Tigos of Vag of Lekandu usurped Castron Vaca from Kilikia. Oh boy. And Kilikia usurped Germanicaea from Anton. That's a lot of... What is going on? Oh, I get it. I, for the most part, get it. He usurped Sijin and Vaca. And since those were the only titles of the Duke usurped Germanicea from somebody else to remain Duke. And that happened. What's going on? Great to see Karabey. Manichaean faithful. What the F? You're a Catholic. Well, you have sympathy for it. Burning him seems a bit excessive. I'm not gonna lie. Apostasy? Or... yeah, no, I need to react. Since I don't care about the guy, maybe just get 10 piety out of it. I don't know. Burn him. Jeez. Sorry. That's probably not the best way to handle that. I just don't know how I want to handle that. Oh, little money! I needed that. I'm building a city, did you know? It's gonna be the greatest city. Captain Anders of the Varangian Guard. The Varangian Guard could be inherited by somebody else. Is that right? That seems so wrong. I'm sorry, what? I wonder if that means I wouldn't be able to, to call them anymore, you know, to recruit them in the mercenary tab. God will know. I'm a faithful person, faithful Orthodox, always have been. Hey, my court physician is even better at being a physician and being a priest at the same time, because they haven't made a different, you know, stat between science and religion. Apparently there isn't much difference, so that's what you're doing right now. Apostate found, 91%. Well, yeah, you have to have apostates in your realm, I imagine. But still, it did look like we had a lot of apostates in our realm. So I'm not too worried about it. I think there's a good chance he's gonna find people. Okay, what's going on? Cretes wants... okay, please don't. That was probably not Crete. I'm glad Lakandu is Orthodox at least, because that's a big piece of the realm. Oh, Macedonia's gonna like me slightly more. Oh, that reminds me. Well, maybe later. Once I choose her childhood focus or whatever, at 12, I'm gonna see who I can marry her to. I think I don't need matrilinear in her case, so it's going to be a case of who do I want to be allied to. Or maybe... honestly, maybe. Depends on... yeah, I doubt that he would want to have a betrothal with my daughter if it's a matrilinear. He doesn't even want it. Political concerns. I guess he's afraid that I'm gonna try to get a claim and attack him. A reasonable assumption, because that is exactly what I was fishing for there. Who are you, and who are you supposed to belong to? Peristrion. Why aren't you belonging to Peristrion? You're at war with Peristrion. He's trying to revoke you. Well, I don't care. I mean, you're winning anyway, so I really don't care. Dude, I don't have a crown focus? Are you kidding me? There we go. That seems like a small oversight. No, I meant a huge oversight. If you have a... oh, I'm not crowned? What am I doing? Oh, that's gonna cost a lot. Thank God I'm rich. The battery conversion. Oh, good. I wish I was better at learning, but you know, sometimes you have the character that you're stuck with. I am Emperor of the Romans. I would like to point out that Byzantine Empire is a modern name. Back then they did call themselves the Roman Empire, and this mod calls them the Roman Empire, except it calls them that in Greek. Which is kind of the weird thing with this, where sure, you're the Roman Empire, but you're not Roman, you're Greek. It kind of, it's funny. Same thing with here too, the Holy Roman Empire. I'm sorry, but you're neither holy nor Roman. Even when they owned Lombardia, they weren't Roman either. So yeah, what's that? Anyway, I'm a crown. Imperial decay gets reduced. How is it 0? I thought it was like 20 earlier. That is confusing me. Baron Corton is having apparently questionable behavior. I would question that. Who is that? I mean, I don't care. Sure. Enjoy. I'd rather not become bitter rival with the Bosna Duke. Then again, he's not my direct vassal, so it's not the worst thing that could have happened. Can I see it here? Rival. We did become rivals. Well then. Well then. You have chosen poorly your rival. The head to the Turma Tzandos wants to do. I'm gonna have to say no. I don't care. I'm making everyone angry, apparently. Thema Megale Vlachia. That's Kefalenias. It owns Megale Vlachia, so I don't really care. Yay, prestige and opinion and things. So I think that was Macedonia winning. Yeah, okay, so Macedonia won't lose Kyzikos. Exarchos Eusebios the Inquisitor has created the title Thema Paphlagonius. That is... oh, that's Crete. Yeah, it got Paphlagonius over here, so it just created the title. Probably gave it to someone, I assume. Let's see. It did not. He's keeping it for himself. Well, that's a bit, you know, it's a bit selfish, but whatever. He owns Athens, all of his island, and then all of this. That's a very centralized kingdom, as opposed to, I don't know, Sorbius doesn't own that much of his territory. Illyricon is doing pretty good as far as owning territory in his own realm. I'm doing pretty good too, I think. I mean, I only own 9, but this is a really valuable terrain that I have here, and then Antioch is also very valuable. Alright, we're almost at 1200 in terms of, you know, years. So we're doing good. Our vassals are enjoying my reign. You know, except for the few people that want council, that want a seat in the council. I don't think I can make room for you. You're just too incompetent to do anything. Also, I already have 4 powerful vassals, and I don't have a spot for you. There's just no room for you. Besides him, everybody else is pretty happy with me. I mean, this guy has a special reason for it. Sent a gift, that's also a pretty special reason. Legis Coronated Basileus. Why is that a -5? I don't understand why you would not like me. That makes no sense to me. Well, you love me currently. If you get a child at some point, I would love to convert him to Greek. That's not really a conversion. You know what I mean. I'd love to make him a Greek. Court physician, among other things. The main counties receive a significant prosperity boost. That sounds worth it. Prusa prospers. Very good. Prusa is, I think, just on stage 1 of prosperity. Yeah. Oh, and she doesn't have a... Oh, ambition. Hold on. What am I getting ambitious about now? Prusa is prospering, blah, blah, blah. Okay, what is going on? You have your eyes set on a title, do you? You don't have any claims. I mean, 80% gain ambitious is pretty nice. I'm ambitious now. Excellent. That's just all around better. +2 to everything. Well, any other ambitious characters are gonna like me even less.